the next natural disaster hits and serious medical care is needed, who are you going to call? The Army, of course. And who are they going to send? The 14th Combat Support Hospital.
14th Cache isn't scheduled to go back to war for another year minimum, but that means we're first up in line for any type of natural happening, hurricane season, tornado, whatever natural disaster. So if they call the Army, the 14th Cache will go.
Wretches, trucks, mill vans, generators, water, cables, fuel, tents, medical supplies, oh my. When the 14th Combat Support Hospital conducts a field training exercise, it's a major production.
As you see the magnitude of this hospital setting it up, you can talk about it all day long, and you can train on one or two pieces all day long, but until you pull it all out, set it all up, make it all mesh, and then get the soldiers in there to mesh, you're wasting your time.
We're fully functional without any help from outside. So you don't have to plug into the local power source or the local water supply. We run it all on our own.
When a combat support hospital conducts an FTX or deploys, they are augmented with doctors and nurses from various Army medical facilities, so as not to short-staff the personnel at any one place. This program is called the Professional Filler System, or PROFIS.
The doctors and the nurses have to maintain their skills, so they are in hospitals all the time. And because we have a large patient load in the military and our dependents, we have to take care of those people.
If the 14th Combat Support Hospital is about to deploy or needs people for a training exercise, they're going to pick the people that are slotted to them or profis to them, and then our home units will let us know that we're about to fill a slot for them, and then we'll take over and become part of their unit with them.
During the exercises, the teams will run through all the various emergency medical treatments and procedures to familiarize and train everyone for what they will see and do when they deploy and real patients roll in.
The exercise portion of it is important because it's really hard to stress the medical system unless you have real patients. Then we stress the lab by sending labs off to them. We stress radiology by making them do x-rays. We stress the pharmacy. I need these drips, I need these meds, I need this blood. And say, this is how the process you have to go through.
Another important aspect of this training is for these soldiers to get to know each other better, learn how each other works, and to bond as a unit.
Not only are we learning our equipment, but we're learning ourselves and each other. As a squad, of course, we're always getting new soldiers in and out, and we learn each other's capabilities, weak points, strong points, and you learn what you can and can't do around certain people.
I think that the scenarios that we're doing and what we're running through right now is extremely important, especially for the young people who are just out of basic training, AIT, and the fresh lieutenants who have not been in a combat situation or have not been in a mass cal situation.
The 14th Cache can deploy and set up shop anywhere in the world within just a few days, and they have all the tools necessary and provide as good of trauma and medical care as any hospital or medical center in the United States.
Doctors, nurses, radiologists, when this hospital's up, we provide exactly the same care that you would get downtown.
We have an ICU set up, we have an operating room set up, so everything that you would basically or pretty much see in a regular hospital you would see out here in the field environment.
The people and the medicine is top-notch, next to none, and we get some of the best in the world, the most experienced orthopedists, general surgeons, anesthesia, that have done this in the dirt.
These field training exercises are very intensive and vital to keeping a combat support hospital trained up and in good operating condition, so they could be ready to deploy at a moment's notice.
It is an incredible asset, and the fact that it's that quick and that mobile and at the drop of a hat from the Congress, the President, or the Governor, we need you. We're there.
We train like you fight, and so we're training to project this thing anywhere in the United States, and we'll be ready.